apocalypse.
Hi guys, welcome back to yet another high temp airsoft video. Today we're talking about the Risefit 40 litre 3-day assault pack in multicam. Now, first thing I've just said there is in multicam. You can get this in a variety of different colours. You can get it in black, you can get it in tan, you can get it in other types of camo, and also you can get it in different sizes, the 30, the 40, 50 litre and so on. This is the 40 litre in multicam and it's got some pretty cool features on it. First thing first guys, is this is a waterproof rucksack assault pack, and it is made out of nylon fabric. There's a lot of good features on this pack. We'll start with the exterior and then we'll push into the back of the backpack itself. First of all, you've got this. It's a little clip which allows excess strain on the zips, just stops those zips, and when you've got this backpack proper jammed, it just stops it straining the zips and popping them open if you're running and you've got a severe amount of weight in there. Secondly guys, we'll open this up, we'll fold her back there, and you've got this top exterior pouch. Now this is a pretty cool pouch. It adds a tidy look to the rucksack, and I'll give you the reason why, especially for you lads out there that run shotguns. First things first is it's got the waterproof lining, and it's got a nice space in there. You can put quite a lot of stuff. Everybody knows this size of radio pouch fits in there like so. So there's plenty of things you can put in there. If you've got a spare pair of iPro, they can also go in there, fits nicely, and it also fits the full size goggles as well. So once you've decided what you want in there, you can also fit shotgun shells to the out, and these really do fit snug in there. You pop them in there and they're not going anywhere, and I can actually lift up the backpack by one of these shells and it won't pull out. And I will demonstrate that in just a minute. So hook them in there. Looks pretty cool having the shotgun shells just like that on the outside of the pack, and like I said, I can actually pick up the backpack just like that out of picture, just by the shotgun shell. So they are super tight in there. Next thing guys, we'll go to the lower pocket, which is slightly bigger. Again, waterproof lining, really good quality lining. You know, I have seen backpacks that are better stitching, stuff like that. However, for the price you pay for one of these, you really are getting value for money. You've also got inside here guys, you've got the a little pocket on the back there, big enough to fit maybe a little notepad in, and also you've got 4 individual stick pouches where you can put your pens, pencils, anything like that, Tipp-Ex pens in there. Then we'll go to the secondary pocket. Open this up. It opens like 3/4 of the way around the bag, as you can see there. Quite a nice depthy pocket, so you know it goes way past your elbow. Again with the waterproof lining on the outside, and again with another mesh pocket on the inside, and you've got 2 mesh pockets on the outside of the pocket. So you've got a pocket there, and then you've got 2 little pockets just there. Again, not much to say about this. It is what it is. It's just a basic flap, if you like, that opens up for you to put all your goods inside. Zips feel really good quality, as you can probably hear them there. There's no struggling to zip them up. They're really quite good. Then we come on to the main, and the main does actually open all the way up. It goes past these straps here and it opens completely inside out. Waterproof lining on the back there, because obviously you're going to be sweating as well, and if you put your bag down, it's got the waterproof liner on it. You've also got a little inner pocket here. Now this is the only zip on this bag that I feel like it's not the best, and I think it could fail at some point. But again, you've got a 12-month warranty just to back that up. It just doesn't feel quite as sturdy as some of the others, and it struggles to do up all the way to the end. However, it is a handy little pocket, and also again waterproof backing, so anything you put in there will stay dry. Quite a big pocket, as you can see. Really quite a sizable pocket. Also, if I turn this around here, you can see on the inside of this pocket is a big mesh flap with the breathable lining into what is the waterproof back on the next pocket. So again, this bag is fully waterproof and will keep all your stuff really nice and dry. Like I said, the zips go all the way down to the bottom. To be honest, I'm not keen on the types of bags that do that. I do like the 3/4 zips. However, I know a lot of people really do rate the bags that open all the way up like that. However, it's not my cup of tea, but still a good little feature for those that want it. So they're all the pockets, as you will, guys. We will now go into the different straps and stuff like that on this bag. I have seen some online reviews saying there's a lot of unnecessary strappage on here, but in my view, it's all there for a reason and it can all be used. You know, you've got a lot of excess there, but at the end of the day, you've got a nice little ring. You can easily tuck that out the way as well, and I will just demonstrate that here. If you're not keen on having flaps hanging out everywhere, you can just tuck it away. All the excess straps, and I mean all of it, can be stowed away really nice and neatly, and I will demonstrate that as we get on to the straps at the back, because there's a lot of them. But yeah, so you've got your side straps here, which also are there to help keep the strain off the zips as well. And if you really wanted to, you could put something in there and you could clamp it down. However, there's nothing to stop whatever you clamp down falling out. But they are some good straps. You can really pull them up nice and tight like that, and it will keep your bag nice and secure. So you've seen the side ones there. Also, guys, at the bottom here, I will put my arm through it. As you can see, you've got the straps that will allow you to put your sleeping mat on. That's really important for guys that go out and do 24-hour events, midsummer and so on and so forth. And you can put your sleeping mat at the bottom. So we're going to flip round now. We're going to go to the back of the backpack. Now this has got a couple of really interesting features and something that is really quite different. First of all, we'll start from the top and we'll work our way down. At the top, the straps, these straps here don't go all the way to the top. They don't slide all the way up. They have a gap there. But when I first looked at it, I thought, oh, that could be uncomfy. But in fact, it really is quite comfy. I would tell you if it did dig in a little bit, but it really, really doesn't. You expect that to really dig in. And I have jammed this bag full of weight, no less than 2-3 hours ago. Had it on my back for a little while and I couldn't feel a thing. There was a little bit of pressure here on this part, but that was just where there was so much weight. I filled it to the brim, as much as airsoft stuff I could get in. You know, things like digging shovels, boxes full of kit. You know, I really did jam this full of gear. So as we come down now, like I said, the tag ends, everything's fully adjustable. You've got a 2-position strap coming from the bag, so you know there's obviously twice the support. You've got the triple tightening ring there, so this won't just loosen off or just tighten up very easily. You would have to take the backpack off and properly do it. But the tag ends, again, guys, they're nicely neatly cut off and melted down, and you can stow them away like that in the little sleeve, as you can see there. And then the little spike then goes through the molly section. You've got little bits here, as you can see there, little flaps there. So if you really did adjust it a lot further, that these tag ends there, I will show you, they will just slot. A bit of effort, but they will stow away in there, and it looks super, super neat. It's not going to bother you. It's not going to get in your way. You've got a couple more rings here, just in case you want to hang anything off them. Any chem lights or anything like that are there. You know, you can hang them off there. Here's your chest strap, guys. I will pop this bag on for you before the video ends. I will pop this bag on for you so you can see what it's like and what it looks like. And then you come down and you've got these clips. So these clips bring the strap away so you can easily pop in and out of this bag. You don't have to, you know, once you've set it, there's nothing worse than trying to cram your arms in and you look like an idiot trying to get your bag on because the bag's done up so tight. You can simply, boom, like that, slide one arm in, and then you just pull that over your shoulder and you just clip it in with your two hands. It's really, really nice feature, really simple, and they are actually really, really strong, really strong. If anybody wants to know the poundage, the breaking strain of these buckles and the handle at the top, drop down in the comments. I will contact the company and I will get back to you with the poundage of how much it will take if you want to compare it to another bag. So we'll do that like that. Again, guys, a lot of excess here, like people I have seen complain online, a lot of excess. However, like you see on this side, there's the excess, and it neatly stows away just by using the extra mollies that they've given you. Again, you can do the same with that one. You can fold that away and it just looks super, super neat, opposed to having tassels and dangly bits going everywhere. Here's the belly band, guys. Now this is one of the downfalls of this bag, although it does stretch out to quite a size. If you are a really butch bloke, really hench, packing some muscle, packing some body weight, it may be that tad tight on you. It does extend quite a bit. I am quite a skinny guy, but it does really go out quite a diameter. But if you're a really stocky guy, you might find that it'd be a little bit tight. You might not want to use it, or you might just get rid of it altogether. But again, the actual clip itself is really quite solid, so I don't think you're going to have many problems with it there. So we're going to come round now to the bottom of the strap. You've got a bit of the multicam material, that nylon that I was talking to you about earlier, with a ring, and those rings really do seem to be really quite strong. I have tried bending them and I can't seem to do it with my hands. I suppose on adverse sort of amounts of pressure you could bend them or break them, but I have tried with my hands and I can't do it. So that's pretty much the bag in a nutshell, guys. There's one more little trick that this bag's got up its sleeve, and that's the actual back panel itself and the straps. It has padded vented straps, as well does it have padded vented back panel. Really quite thick padding. However, there's no solid beams like I do on my other Bergen, where I have metal beams going down it for support. There's nothing like that. There's just padding from top to bottom, and also it's got the mesh, so it helps with air ventilation. And also it's got a pocket in the back there. Let me just tip that up. You've got Velcro shuts, and you could put a plate in there if you want to, a little rubber curved plate to fold around your back to give it some rigidity. Or you could, even if you really wanted to and had a super streamlined camel pack, I suppose you could chuck that in there, but I'd be a bit worried of the weight of the backpack popping that camel pack. But yeah, that's quite a nice little feature, that they got an exterior pocket there on the inside, and I suppose you guys would have plenty of uses for that. Again, guys, like I said, it's a really cool looking bag. I really like it. I haven't field tested this as such. I haven't taken this out into a game, but I sure will, and I will do another video. Give 6 months time, I will do another video on this bag and how it fared, how it done, whether or not it broke, and what let me down and what was really good. But there's so much stuff on here, guys, that's like could really help you adapt to carrying your massive amounts of equipment. You know, there's loads of things here, molly loops everywhere, large ones and small ones. Same on the front there, you've got the large ones and you've got the small ones. So then that would allow you to put something like this. Now this is my medic bag in here. I do have a medic pouch to go on it, but this is my medic bag. I could technically molly that onto the back like that, and that just adds to the look of the bag as well, and keeps something off my belt or anything else that I would have that on. So that could in fact go there, and probably will go there with me. I'll probably molly it on. But yeah, it's a really class bag. If you want something on a budget but you still want that Gucci look, go onto Amazon, type in Risefit. They come in all sorts of ranges, different sizes, different colours, and obviously you've got that warranty as well. So guys, thank you very much for tuning in to another High Temp Airsoft video. It's been really great to have you. I love sharing new products that I get, You know, it helps us all develop it with our kit. Some stuff I've done reviews on that it hasn't been top of the range. Some of it's been bottom of the range. You know, I've tried to vary what I bring you, so there's something on my channel for all markets. But if you guys are wanting to spend a minimal amount of money just so you can get into these Milsim events, because obviously you're going to need things like Bergens and daisy sacks and stuff like that to go on an event like this, then you know this is a perfect entry-level sack instead of going out and spending hundreds of pounds on something like Warrior or whatever, you know. So, you know, good entry-level bag, looks pretty cool, got some really Gucci little assistance straps on it. Carries the shotgun shells on the back. That's a really cool little pocket, really adds to it. Also got a bit of Velcro there where if you wanted to you could put a patch on, but those shotgun shells look pretty cool on the outside. And yeah guys, so like I said, thank you very much for tuning into my video. If you haven't already, drop down below, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, and then you'll be notified on any future videos that come through the High Temp Airsoft channel. I have got some really Gucci videos on the way with some more top of the range items, so if you're a guy that really likes to go out and spend some money, I will bring a video to you. Soon I'm hoping to bring the Warrior Assault Systems assault pack as well to the channel, which will be really cool. But for now, I've just brought this to you, and I think for an entry-level bag it is spot on. I'm just going to show you what I've done. There's the backpack. I've completely and utterly loaded this out to the gunnels. Let me just rearrange that helmet. Forgot to put the overstrap on. I've totally loaded this bag out, guys, to its absolute maximum capacity, and I just want to show you getting the bag on, getting the bag off, and then emptying the bag so you can see just how much kit I have rammed in here. I know it's only a 3-day assault pack, but you know, you know, if you're out on the ground and you know you could be there overnight if you're doing a 72-hour event and you need to leave some of your stuff at FOB and you need to push out and you know that you're going to be camping halfway through a mission, you know, you want to take in some spare clothes and your cooking stuff and you know, all bits like that. There's a lot of stuff like things like the jet boils, stuff like that I haven't got with me, so I've compensated by putting other stuff in, but you will see in a minute just how much gear I have managed to fit into this bag, and also attach my helmet as well. I was going to do it with a plate carrier, but I'm just going to show you the bag itself now. So we're going to pick it up. There it is, absolutely heavy as hell. I'm also going to show you the how easy it is to get on with this weight when the straps are done up. So I put one arm in, just like that, throw it over my back. Again, forgive me for being slow, but this is really, really heavy. And then you've got this that you bring over, and then you find the bottom section to this. I hope you can see this in this camera angle. And you just clip it in like so. That is now the bag on my back, which is good to go. I'm going to extend this out a little bit, and I'm going to clip that in, and then I'm going to get the belly band and secure that belly band in place. There's the bag, guys. Very, very, very heavy. Straps, the pressure is around here and absolutely nowhere near there. That is as high up and as tight as I would take it, and it is perfect. And just to grab a weapon, it's not in your way. You can still mount. You can still mount the gun. You can still maneuver. There's, you know, it's easy to manipulate because it's so secure on your back. I hope you can see that. It's really, really good piece of kit. I'm really impressed with how it's all managed to fit on and get stowed away. Do a full circle through there, and as you can see, the straps aren't digging in at all where there's no padding. So like I said, guys, I hope you can see that. I think what I'll do is I'll put the stand out just here for you, so I can bring up the bottom of the bag. As you can see there, which is much better view for you actually. that's how the bag will look when it's fully jetted out. Now there is absolute ton of kit packed in here, guys, and what we're going to do is I'm going to open up the bag and we're going to go through exactly what I've got on my back. So step down from this now. Again, I'm a bit slow on the movement. That's not because it's uncomfy, it's just because it is a severe amount of weight. I can just about get up off the ground there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to break these buckles off. Again, I'll tell you what, I'll put that stand back so you can see how easy it is. If you need to get out of it under contact, you just push that buckle there and the bag comes away, and then you can just roll it off your shoulder, and there she is. So I'll just stick this down here for a second, move the stand out the way, and I'll make a little bit of a clearing. And I will adjust the camera angle to suit. I will adjust the camera angle to suit, and we will proceed to go through the bag. Let me just adjust the camera angle. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this bag up. Again, I like I said, fully kitted this out. So first of all, I put the helmet on the outside just by clipping it with the chin strap and the ratchet system on the top of the pouch, and use the strap of the pouch to go over that and keep it securely in place. Again, a couple of rounds on the back. This is quite heavy as well. It's got some really heavy weights in the back, which are actually actual rounds, discharged rounds. So they're on the back there. Inside there, we're not going to empty the pouch as such, but inside there is just medical kit. But that outside patch isn't massively heavy. But we'll open up the actual pouches of the bag and show you exactly what I fitted inside this, and I'll strip it out and I will put it down all over here for you so you can see. So the helmet was on there. These tensioner straps I've done up as well, just to assist. Not needed, but they do secure the bag and stop the bag from slopping about. We'll undo the other one as well, like so. So in here, the first heavy piece of kit is the shovel. Put the shovel in there, and we'll do that back up. That's all I had in that pocket, because obviously it's been metal and heavy and sharp. I didn't want to crush anything else. In here are batteries in a radio pouch. There's 4 batteries in there, 2600 batteries in there. And then you've got the 5 shotgun shells on the outside. And as you could see, those shotgun shells didn't interfere with that strap at all. You can still shut that over. What we're going to do now is zip that up, and we're going to go into the next one. Now in here, I've just packed it with stuff. Obviously, I'm not going to run this like this. Obviously, this is a new bag, so I'm going to have a figure out where I want stuff. But I just wanted to show you how much weight. Peck box, put that over here. Stubby grip, 0.25s, 3,000 rounds of 2.5s in there. A 15-in-1 multi-tool with a torch in its box was in there. These aren't just empty tubs, guys. These are all full. There's my holographic sight from my TM in its secure hard case. That also went in there. Inside here are a jam pack full of like batteries, AAAs, AA's, button batteries, stuff like that. A little torch as well, a little light for inside the basher at night if I needed it, or if I needed to sweep for any gear. Inside here, little metal shot glasses, just so I can hand out to my team a shot of gin or a bit of whiskey or whatever in the cold weather. In here, I've got face paint, lighter, a few more batteries, a spare helmet mount, stuff like that. Not particularly heavy, but it's still, everything adds up. Here I have a metal hexi burner, bit of weight there as well. Also in here, we have another little cardboard box, and that's got a load of cigars in there. It's got tea, instant tea in there. It's got matches, cigars, pens, super glue, forceps, different sauces for my food, stuff like that in there. So we'll just do that back up there. As you can see, the gear is really starting to mount up now, and we're not even all the way through the pack yet. Here guys, inside here again, more batteries, some fog stops, some CO2 capsules, some matches, adapter to run normal M4 mags, a lighter, all that sort of stuff in there. Really handy box, a really good go-to box to there. And that is that pouch empty. And then we're going to get onto the big pouch at the back. Now this is a really jammed pouch. I've really properly crushed it into the bottom here. So we're going to open that up, and I'm just going to lay that down like that because you can. Inside here, vital, tons and tons. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs of socks. 8 pairs of socks, including the waterproof ones. I've got 2 different hats in there. I've also got 2 sets of upper layer thermals. I've got a pair of gloves here, woolly gloves with a plastic gripper. They're like a mitt, so they fold over just in case it gets really cold. I've got my Gore-Tex gaiters in here. I've got a knee brace. I had an accident on a motocross bike and I really hurt my knee, and I've also had metal plates in my ankle, so I do take supports with me. But this is my knee support. It's got hinges in there, so that's quite a bit of weight just in case I buckle my knee. I can put that on and it's going to really help. And also, again, if somebody else on my team or even on the opposing team hurts a leg, I can strap them up. Inside here we got the British Army schmock in the multicam. Also then I got a spare set of BDU trousers, so in multicam, and they're also in there. So guys, you can see there, that is the bag now actually empty, apart from the medic pouch obviously. If you guys, I will show you the medic pouch then just really quickly, just to show you what's in there. This is a legitimate first aid pouch. It's got bandages in there, it's got tablets in there, hay fever, paracetamol, alcohol-free wipes, alcohol wipes, gauze, anything like that for any stick wounds or something like that. It's got tape, ankle supports, so all sorts of stuff like that. So basically guys, this bag really does ram a lot of gear in it. Like I said, in sort of 6 months time, I will bring another video to the channel of this bag, and tell you how it's performed, how it's done, if it's broken in any ways, if it's still going solid. And I obviously, with the COVID-19, it's hard to get out, but I do have some private land behind me of where I have permission to shoot, so I will go on some hikes and some exercises with this and all its contents that I've just shown you, and I will go on walks and really put this through its paces. But it's a super cheap bag guys, super cheap. If you want it, head on to Amazon, type in Risefit military tactical bag, and there is a massive range. You can get a bigger size again, or 2 bigger sizes than this. This is the 40 litre, and you can get one slightly smaller, which is the 30 litre, and they, like I said, come in a range of colours. So guys, as you can see, that is an absolute ton of stuff gone into this bag. Everything you're going to need, really, you know, and I could have put a little bit more in there as well. And you've got all these boxes full of kit which are really quite heavy and stuff like that. You know, I wouldn't necessarily carry that, but I just chucked it in to show the bulk of it and what you can fit in. Shovels, absolutely all sorts. All this crammed into one bag, and that's the Risefit. So guys, if you have any doubts, hopefully this video's cleared it up for you. Really good bag, got a thumbs up from me and a thumbs up from the High Temp Airsoft team. So guys, thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the icon next to it, and you'll be notified of any videos, future videos. If you like this video guys, please slap that like button. It really helps the channel. It helps bring more products to the channel for you guys to have a look at, instead of spending money and worrying about whether or not you've wasted it or not. So yeah guys, thank you again for watching, but for now it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from the High Temp Airsoft group.